Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we go. Celtic versus Hibernian in the League Cup final. A big day. It's a Sunday. The first chance for silverware in the season between Celtic and Hibs. Both have done fairly well in getting to the final. And obviously today we are going to have a winner. Whether that is done in the 90 minutes, extra time or penalties, there will be a winner today and someone will lift the trophy. Ange Postecoglou looking to get his first trophy as Celtic manager. And this would be Celtic's first piece of silver. Obviously they didn't get one last year, which was a weird occurrence because of the last 10 years of sort of dominance. Celtic would have at least always had at least something to lift every season, but last year they didn't get to, unless you count the Scottish Cup from the year before. But look, it's a new chance under a new regime here for Celtic to go and lift their first trophy. And yeah, I mean, it's a bit of confidence that could play a big part in the title race. You never know. So yeah, Celtic, as I say, looking to lift the first trophy of the season. Hibernian, as I said, Hibernian have been fair and few between in terms of silverware in their history. Obviously, they won the League Cup. I want to say 2007. I will be corrected by the Hibs down there in the live chat, but I think it was 2007 when last won the League Cup. Won the Scottish Cup final, obviously, in 2016, which was the first in like 113 years. I can't remember the exact amount of years it was, but I'm sure, again, I'll be corrected down there in the live chat by the Hibs fans. But look, Hibs looking to try and get another trophy. It's a big day for them as well. And look, I would say Celtic are massive favourites going into this one, as Hibs' form as of late it's been very poor, but hence why they lost their manager off the back of it. But again, look, it is a cup final. Anything can happen, but I will say, I do personally believe Celtic will go on and win this game fairly comfortably. I'm going to go with 3-0 Celtic. I think it's going to be an easy job for Celtic today, depending on what Hibernian team shows up. But as I said, it is a cup final and we could be surprised. Obviously, the cup hero, the cup legend from Hibernian, Gray, is I think he's the manager today for the game. So again, look, if you believe in magic, you know, that could play a part into it. But guys, get your score predictions down there below in the live chat. I've gone with 3-0 Celtic. Yeah, let's go through the team lineups here today. As I said, there's a lot of you guys in there. Let's get this to 100 likes. I don't care what team you support, whether it's Celtic, whether it's Hibernian, whether it's Rangers, whether it's Hearts. Guys, smash the like button on the stream. Let's get this one popping off. And let's enjoy a good Sunday for a cup final. It's going to be a good day. You're going to be supporting anyone, whoever it is. I know Rangers fans will want Hibernian to win. I know Hearts fans will want Celtic to win. So yeah, there's a side for everyone to sort of back today. So yeah, guys, get your score predictions down there in the live chat and hit that like button most importantly. John McDade says, just be safe and be well, enjoy your game. I'm not watching, but enjoy. Hi, Dan and the gang. Good to see John McDade, sorry. Hope you enjoy it. Let's have a little look at the lineups today. Anyway, Hibernian lineup as follows. It's Macy in goal, McGinn, Porteous, Hanlon and Stevenson at the back. In the midfield is Doyle, Hayes and Newell, and up top is Martin Boyle, Campbell, Murphy and Kevin Nisbet. Some good news for Celtic. I've already just seen that name up there in the top in the centre forward, but I'll get to him in a minute. It's Joe Hart in goal, Greg Taylor, Starfelt, Carter Vickers and Juranovic at the back for Celtic. In the midfield is Johnston, McGregor and Rogic. Sorry, I lie. It's Turnbull, McGregor and Rogic. And up top in a front three is Mikey Johnston, Kyogo Furuhashi and Leila Labada. Yes, so there the main man, Kyogo Furuhashi, has returned back to the side again. And Celtic will be looking forward to seeing if he can be the goal scoring hero today. Because the last couple of games for Celtic, I would say, you know, it's not struggled for goals as such, but it's been a bit more different, which is fair enough to say, because they've had, you know, Jota out, Kyogo out, and key players out, Albi and Ajeti. So they have struggled in terms of finding goals against teams, but they've managed to find a way through games. So having Kyogo Furuhashi back for this game will prove to be a huge feature going into this one. But let's talk about we've got 9 minutes. Let's go and talk about we'll talk about Hibernian first, then we'll move on to Celtic. But as I said with Hibernian, if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you know how frustrated I am with Hibernian. I think their players are fantastic. I like their players. I like Boyle, I like Nisbet, I like Murphy, I like Doyle Hayes, I like McGinn, I like Hanlon, I like Porteous, Macy, all of them. They're good. Some real good talents within this Hibernian side, but for me they're just so underwhelming. Their league form shows it for themselves. They're just so underwhelming, And as I say, 7th in the table. Yes, I think they have a couple of games in hand, but it's still not good enough considering where they were last year. I felt that the board backed sort of Jack Ross, kept onto their good players, and added a few more additions, and they should have kind of, went for third again, or just tried to do a bit better than they have last year, but it's kind of regressed since then. The last recent games, obviously, is one win in their last 5 games. That win came in their last match against Dundee. Rangers they lost, Motherwell drew, Livingston they lost, and St Mirren they drew. So some teams, obviously apart from Rangers, and teams there that Hibernian should be expecting to win games like that. But have struggled, and that's where their place in the league table is sort of reflecting that at the moment. 18 games, 6 games, 5 draws, and 7 losses. But then again, the way they got to this final here today was through a fantastic performance against Rangers. They can show that they have got quality and they can cause problems to teams. So if that Hibs side shows up, that the one that played Rangers, then it could be a really, really good game. But it's just, as I say, very, very inconsistent. That's the term I would use for Hibs so far this season. Inconsistent. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. And obviously they've got a manager at the moment with David Gray. As I say, he was the cup final hero back in 2016. He leads the team out. Anyway, let's talk about Celtic. Celtic, as I say, they're in really, really good form as of late as well, to be perfectly honest. Struggled with injuries for the last couple of games, but look, they've seemed to come through that pretty unscathed. Look, Kyogo's coming back, Jota should be coming back fairly soon. But Celtic's last defeat, obviously, was by Leverkusen on the 25th of November, but I don't really, really count that one. You're not really expected to go and beat Bayer Leverkusen. But the last sort of slip-up from Celtic was the 30th of October, when Celtic drew to Livingston 0-0, at Celtic Park. And then after that, they've just been on a really, really decent winning streak. As I said, I'm not counting the Bayer Leverkusen game, but beating Ferencváros 3-2, Dundee 4-2, Motherwell, St Johnstone 1-0, Aberdeen 2-1, Hearts 1-0, 3-0 to Dundee against Dundee United, beating Real Betis 3-2, beating Motherwell 1-0, beating Ross County 2-1. So they're a really, really good run of form in terms of finding wins. And as I said right at the start of this, Celtic will be red-hot favourites to go on and lift the trophy this afternoon. That's just how it is. Obviously, key players that I'll be looking at the moment. Obviously, Ralston is Ralston's not even playing. Obviously, Carter Vickers, Starfelt obviously need to be well drilled at the back. But I look at McGregor, I look at Rogic. Rogic has had a bit of a glow up under Ange Postecoglou as of late. And obviously Kyogo, he's the key man in terms of scoring goals. And they'll be looking to try and get the ball to him as much as they can here this afternoon. And he could be a real problem and a real thorn in the side of the Hibs defence. But yeah, the way Hibs would have to go and stop Celtic is, I think, play how they played against Rangers in terms of just get on the front foot, get into ball, get into and start creating chances, go at the Celtic defence, and that could be a way to overcome this Celtic side. But it's depending on how they play. It's one game, it's one match, and as I say, form sometimes goes out the window in these sort of games. As for Celtic, they'll have their game plan. It's always going to be attacking. And as I say, Hibs have proved to be very thingy at the back in recent games. So look, it's going to be a very good watch. I'm just hoping we get 2 good sides come out at their best, and we can see a proper match being played this afternoon. And I don't want to see. I've said it's going to be 3-0 Celtic, but I want it to be a closer game. I want it to be a bit more of a bit of a battle, and a good watch. Rangers Raw says, is there anything that'll win the season? Didn't he worry too much? Good to see Rangers Raw. Simon Lawfer, good to see Gallant Pioneer. John Mitchell, Pure Celtic says Celtic 5-0 today. We're 5 minutes away from kickoff, guys. I'm going to go through the team lineups one last time. As I said, it's Macy in goal for Hibernian, McGinn, Porteous, Hanlon, and Stevenson at the back. In the midfield is Doyle, Hayes, Newell, and then up top is Boyle, Campbell, Murphy, and Nisbet. As for the Celtic side, it's Joe Hart in goal, Taylor, Starfelt, Carter Vickers, and Juranovic. In the midfield is Turnbull, McGregor, Rogic, and up top is Mikey Johnston, Kyogo Furuhashi, and Leela Barda. So a very, very strong side there for Celtic as well. As I said, let's get this live stream up and ready to go. So I'll change that over. And let's see what sort of team shows up this afternoon for both of these sides. As I say, Celtic massive favourites for this one, I think, definitely. But have we got any hibbies in the live chat, guys? What are you guys thinking ahead of the new manager? Who do you want as your new manager appointment? Would you rather a manager in for the dugout, or do you think this is the right thing to do? Do you think you should have kept Jack Ross until after the final? What do you guys think? Let me know down there in the live chat what you're thinking ahead of that. I'm getting we're a couple minutes away for the kickoff. This is what football's all about. Finals, troops, finals. This is what it's all about. Watching finals and chance for silverware at the end of a game. That's what it's all about. But Hampden's set, stage is set. Players are going to take to the field any minute now. And as I said, the League Cup is there for it's up for grabs. It would be Hibs first since the 2007 season, I believe, and Celtics, it will be their first since 2019. They're usual winners of this trophy. Obviously, the last one coming up against Rangers, defeating them here in that game. Christopher Julian was the man who scored the goal. Rangers were the better side on the day, but Celtic got that all-important goal, and as I say, were eventual winners and went on to lift the trophy. Little do we know, that would be the last final or that we'd see with fans. After that, there was no finals with fans. Obviously, the Scottish Cup got prolonged, and last season was all played behind closed doors. And I'm hoping it's not the last final that we're going to see with fans in attendance this year. Something just tells me we could be back to closed doors again. But I'm hoping not, and I hope it's good to see the Celtic fans and the Hibernian fans in full attendance watching today's final here in Glasgow, in Hampden. Lights are shining, lights are bright, trophies there, and players are about to come to the stage. Guys, if you could do us a massive favour, hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's subscribe to the channel as well. Let's get this popping off. Let's get this to 100 likes. As I said, let's get this to 100 likes as soon as possible. Hit that big like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Just waiting for the players to come out. Keep them score predictions coming. What does Nicole says? Nicole goes, come on. Nice. And if you can hear my laptop, it's taken off in the background again. Here we go, troops. Come on, let's get out. Is anyone here? Come on, the Hivies, says Gavin. Gavin's going for a Hibs win. Armin Adams says Celtic 3-2. Winner chicken dinner. What's happening? Good to see you, Michael Stone, mate. Hope you're well. Let's go, boys. Another trophy the day as per. Looking fresh today. Cheers, mate. Thank you. I just had a shower, actually, bro. I had a few drinks last night. Not too bad. Didn't go too hard last night, guys. Didn't go too hard. I'm refreshed. Here we go. Fire is going. James Forrest on the sidelines. Don't know if he's injured or is he a part of the bench today. Who knows? But we are ready to go here at Hampden. I don't know if my stream's a tiny bit behind, but either way. Big Beaton on the bench as well. Beaton's won a fair few trophy in his times. And Celtic's Tifo display is getting put up. As we are almost ready to go here at Hampden Park. The final of the League Cup is about to be contested. Hivies, not Hivies. Yes. Yeah, guys, listen to those. Hit the like button, troops. Hit the like button. Michael Stone's going with 3-1 Hibs. Display's all ready to go there anyway. Looking good. Looking smart. Looking smart. I don't know if my stream's so far behind, but why is this only... Why are players coming out at 3? Game start at 3 or what? What does... Yeah, game's not kicked off. I don't know if my stream's super far behind or something like that, because the players not even taken to the field yet. It's 3 o'clock. Oh well, we'll soon find out if I'm behind or not. I swear we're not. There we go. Yeah, that's a bit better, I think. There we go, troops. Almost ready to go here. Johnny Allen says 2-1 Hibs. Sander says, come on the tick. Hail, hail. Everybody's going for it. Celtic playing in their dark green jersey this time. To be fair, I think I put the teams the wrong way round. To be fair, I think Celtic are the away side of this, and then Hibs are the sort of home side. But David Gray, as I say, he's managing for this match. We are about to get underway here. Hibs in white, so no one in their usual green and white sort of colours, which I find a bit weird. Celtic have got their display out. Celtic also in the huddle, and Hibs are about to, and I think Celtic are about to get us underway here, guys. At Hampden. Here we go, troops. Who will win the first piece of silverware of the season? Let me know down there in the live chat. Who do you think, guys? Who are you going for? Are you going for Celtic or are you going for Hibernian? Let me know down in that live chat. Ange Postagoglu, Socceroo, Didgeridoo Army says, come on the Celtic. Hell, hell. Johnny Allen says 2-1 Hibs. Nico, 4-1 Celtic. I've said 3-0 Celtic. I think Celtic will win this one fairly comfortably today. I don't know, just off previous form from Hibernian, they haven't been in the greatest of form as of late. But look, it's a cup final, anything can happen. We are about to get underway here, ladies and gentlemen. I think I've been saying that now for the last couple of minutes, but we are about to get underway. It's Celtic who get us. Here is Greg Taylor running down that left-hand side, now back into Mikey Johnson straight away. Johnston coming forward. And now all the way over back to Joe Hart. Joe Hart won a lot of trophies in his career, especially back in the day with Manchester City. He'll be looking to try and do that here today. His first trophy was Celtic, obviously. Here's Greg Taylor. Taylor down that left-hand side here to Abada. And again, straight and cleared away there by Hibernian. Hibernian just clearing it. And now that goes back out for another throw. And this time Greg Taylor's on the ball. Takes it quickly, Taylor down, and headed and cleared away there by Hibernian. And that's a nice pass out from the back there from Hibs. Zander says 3-1 to Celtic. Good to see Robert making an appearance. Gankirk says 1-0 Celtic, he said. He's not effing about there. Here's Greg Taylor again now with another throw-in. Taylor throws it down. Now into Turnbull. Turnbull just playing out for the back, but Hibs now back in possession. Hibs, as I say, looking to go on a run here with Martin Boyle, in fact, and that again just cleared away there by Celtic, and Hibs win themselves a throw-in. How will Hibs, as I say, Hibs, a good little start for them actually, showing a bit of intent. They've got to be up for this game today. Here's McGinn now with a throw-in. McGinn down that right-hand side. So Hibs looking to try and test this Celtic defence early on. One back again there by Turnbull. Turnbull out to that right-hand side here again. Celtic forward. Cleared away again there by Taylor. And that goes out for another throw in here for Celtic. Another throw in here for Hibernian. McGinn's now on it. McGinn forward. McGinn plays it into Kevin Nisbet. Nisbet just tackled there by Taylor. Celtic back in possession, looking to go the other way. However, Hibs trying to win the ball back in the middle of the park. However, I think that's a foul the referee's given. And we might see a first yellow card of this game. But that's something you need just to rile up the crowd, I suppose, that time. It was from Campbell there. John Beaton, what's his verdict going to be? Is he going to give a yellow for that? As I said, it was definitely a foul. Brings him down right in the middle of the park. Now, will that be a yellow? I think it's just going to be a warning. That's a good one. That's a good sign from John Beaton, letting it just carry on at the moment. No card to come out, which is good. Sometimes you don't want to get cards so early in the game. You want to let it flow and have a proper battle this sort of game. And now here comes Celtic running down that right hand side from the free kick, but they just dribble that out of play, and it's going to go out for a throw in here to the Hibs. Hibs now going to play out from the back. But a decent opening couple of minutes here already. A decent 50-50 battle within the middle of the park. Both sides have had a lot of the ball. And now Hibernian are going to try and go the other way. I love that jersey from Hibs, the away kit. I think it's the best away kit in the league so far this season. Really nice jersey. Now goes out for a Celtic throw-in, taken quickly. Back over to Starfelt. Starfelt out from the back into Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers now coming forward here for Celtic. Carter Vickers plays a nice ball there into the right-hand side. Now here comes Celtic again. Decent ball into the danger area. Here's a good chance, and that's headed away there by Hanlon. And that goes out for a Celtic corner, the first corner of the game. As I say, Hanlon just clearing it away, the Hibernian captain. As I say, Celtic now have a chance to put a ball into the box. Starfelt, Carter, Vickers all come up for the corner kick. Can Celtic break the deadlock here already? Borman headed away there by Ryan Porteous. Not troubled, and that goes out for another Celtic throw-in on that far right-hand side. Mikey Johnson takes. Mikey Johnson just playing out from the back here again. Now back into that defensive line as Celtic probe forward. Here's Starfelt. Starfelt out to that left-hand side here again. Charging forward. Nice pass there again. Starfelt tries to find him on the turn. One back again there by Lila Barda. Now here comes David Turnbull. Now Turnbull comes down the right-hand side with Jananovic. Here's Jananovic driving forward. Celtic, as I say, looking to break through this Hibernian defence. Cleared away by Hibs again. It's going to go out for another Celtic throw-in. Gaz says, guaranteed Hibs lay down to them. Ange Postecoglou is playing some bonkers ball today. Guys, if you are new to the channel, please do hit that like button and subscribe. Let's try and get to 100 likes here. That would be amazing before half time. As I say, subscribe as well. We are well on our way to 11,000 subscribers, which is great. We do cover a lot of Scottish football content. Ball comes back into the box for Celtic. Lovely chance. Here could be a chance to get the opening goal. And bang, Macy's there to collect it. That was a good opportunity there for Celtic, but Macy had it well under control there that time. But yeah, as I say, guys, we are back on Wednesday for Celtic's game in hand in the league. Obviously, against St Mirren. Crucial 3 points up for grabs. As I say, Celtic currently 7 points behind, but as I say, do have that game in hand. Be looking to try and close the gap after Rangers win yesterday. And then there's a couple more festive fixtures, Boxing Day, and then on the 29th, I think Celtic and Hibernian play each other again. And then it's the big one, the Old Firm. So yeah, lots of games coming up thick and fast here on the channel. So yeah, guys, please do subscribe. Here comes Starfelt again now, playing out from the back. Here's Taylor. Taylor around that left-hand side. Now here's Mikey Johnson into the middle. Finds Turnbull. Turnbull forward here again now for Abada. Abada running down that right side again. Celtic just passing the ball around. Fairly comfortable in possession. Just making their mark on the game as such. Here's a Labada. Here's now Jananovic. Ball comes into the box. A good chance for Celtic. And again, Hibernian are there to clear it away. And that goes out for a goal kick. As Mikey came off Mikey Johnson there. And a goal kick to Hibernian. Jamie Green says, come on Hibs, 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 Hibs. Ange Postecoglou, as I say, taking time. Done a good job on this rebuild so far. Celtic looking a lot better than they were this time last year, that's for sure. As I say, I think the Celtic faithful are starting to adore him. And they're looking, obviously, to try and get that first trophy under his reign. Now here comes David Turnbull again. He has a good record in cups. I think he's won the Emperor Cup. He won the Asian Games or Asian Cup or something like that with Australia. So he's won a few cups. Won a good few leagues as well. But this would just be adding to his CV. Here's McGinn. McGinn forward now here for Nisbet. Nisbet down that left-hand side, back to McGinn again. And Hibs looking to try and get back onto the ball. However, Celtic regain possession fairly easily. And again, just cleared away. And that goes back out of play. It's going to go for another Celtic throw-in. As you can probably tell, Celtic do have the upper hand here so far. Here's Greg Taylor. Greg Taylor now moving forward. Gotta say that Mikey Johnson needs to deliver today or get him to buck. I think he means F-U-C-K. Acoustic Motorbike says Celtic 3-1. Come on the Hibs, says Mike Patrick. Jamie Murphy there this time. He wins the ball back again. He's won a trophy in Scotland. Always had a spell with Rangers. Ended up going on loan for a while and then signed with Hibernian permanently after that. So he's fairly a first team regular, I suppose. He's doing bits there at the moment. never really worked from at Rangers. Too many injuries for Murphy. Yeah, just couldn't get onto the park. Here comes Macy now playing out from the back. Macy goes forward. So Macy's a pretty good goalkeeper. As I say, to replace Marciano, who ended up going to Feyenoord. I think he's actually played a game for Feyenoord. I think he's their substitute goalkeeper. They play Ajax today. However, as I say, I don't really think he plays that much, to be perfectly honest. But here comes Celtic now, again with Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor goes forward. He hits it long down that right-hand side. And again, that's headed away again there by Hibernian. Goes back out for another throw-in for Celtic. Celtic fairly dominant here in the opening 10 minutes as Juranovic gets back onto the ball. Juranovic down that left-hand side now into the middle of the park is Turnbull. Turnbull forward. Here's Greg Taylor. Taylor goes into the danger area. Taylor with a chance to Kyogo Furuhashi, but blocked away again there by Celtic. Be one back by Taylor. Taylor back into the box again. Headed away by Hibernian. And again, that's cleared away just about there that time by Jamie Murphy. It goes out for another Celtic throw-in. Already here. Still 0-0. 10 minutes played. I'm on the Hibs, even though that sticks in my throat with other people. Obviously, Rangers fans wanting Hibernian to win. The Hibs. I mean, Hibs. As I say, trophies come far and few between for them. Last trophy of 2016. Before that, 2007. So, as a Hibs fan, they come around not so much these days. Well, finals come around now and then, but winning finals don't really. They had a great chance last year in the Scottish Cup final, but lost to St Johnstone. I think also lost to Livingston in the semi-final of this competition last year at Hampden. So, yeah, as I said, they haven't got they've got a decent record of getting to the bit, but they can never really convert it into the bit of silverware at the end. But as I said, they have been here more than any side, well, out of the old firm anyway. Certainly over the last over the last season and this season, if you combine them together, Hibs have had one semi-final and now two finals in the last three cup competitions. Just not been able to convert it into a trophy. Celtic now with another corner. Ball goes back into the box and that's headed and cleared away again there by Hibernian. And Celtic hit it long yet again. Here comes Juranovic. Rogic cleared away again there by Porteous. And that goes back out for another throw-in. Jacob says you'll never walk alone. Glasgow is green and white. Matt Maloney says it's a full house. Yeah, it's a full house. Hampden, mate. Yeah. I don't know, as I said, I don't know how long that's going to last, these full houses, mate. Hopefully they, as I said, at the start of the game, I hope it's not the last final that we see with full attendance. Just the way the media is just scaremongering people, like, it makes me think that football's going to go back to reduced capacity again, which is it's crap, isn't it? It's rubbish. We just got the game back again, and now we might just lose it again. Here comes Celtic again with Taylor. Back over to Juranovic. Juranovic in over the top. Juranovic goes forward. And again, that's one back again there by Taylor. Now here comes Mikey Johnston. Mikey Johnston forward. Mikey Johnston down that left avenue, looking to try and find a way through this Hibernian defence. The nice bit of skill there by Mikey Johnston with a shot, and that goes over the bar and out. And that is going to be a goal kick here to Hibernian. As I said, Celtic are the dominant side so far here at Hampden. However, no real clear-cut chance just yet to show for it. Mikey Johnston causing a problem down that left-hand side, but just didn't have the finishing product to convert that into a goal. But yeah, it's been an okay start so far anyway, either way. Obviously, if it was a draw at 90-minute mark, it will go to extra time, then penalties and so on and so forth. We could be here for a long time here this evening, depending on how this game is played out. David Gray there on the touchline as interim manager, provided one of the greatest days in Hibernian history back in 2016 when he scored them goals. And I've always said this so many times, that Sunshine Over Leaf rendition at Hampden after that final was Probably one of the greatest fan sing-alongs I've ever seen in my life in terms of football, like from a football perspective. If you've never watched it, it's on like the Scottish Cup YouTube channel. Oh, it's really, really good. Like the way that everyone's singing it and stuff like that, and the players who were involved. It was just a really touching moment. I think it's hard to ever replicate that, just the emotion of the 100-odd years. But Celtic take a shot from the follow-up again. There's a chance. Oh, what a clearance there. Celtic, I thought, almost had the goal on the follow-up there. I think the flag was up there anyway, but the Hibernian defender didn't know that. Hanlon just cleared it away. It wouldn't have counted if it went in, but it was a good opportunity there from Celtic. Originally, Kyogo, well offside there, but good defending by Hanlon. As I said, he played to the whistle. And he didn't know at that point that was offside. Great clearance by him. But as I said, it wouldn't have counted if that had slipped in anyway as the flag was up. Free kick there to Hibernian. Guys, we're 30 likes away from 100. Let's try and get there before half time, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe. Let's try and get to 11,000 subscribers. That's the goal. We're back on Wednesday again, remember, with Celtic v St Mirren. Rangers v St Mirren on Boxing Day. Here comes Kyogo. Kyogo forward here for Turnbull. Turnbull down that left-hand side here again now with Mikey Johnston. Mikey Johnston driving forward. Cleared away again there by Hibernian. You almost feel like it's a matter of time now here before Celtic find a breakthrough. If Hibernian don't sort their stuff out here in the middle of the park. But here there's a goal on the counter-attack. This could be a good chance for Martin Boyd. He's got pace, by the way. And Joe Hart has his first touch of the game as he just wins the ball back there just about. But Martin Ball, almost seen he won that battle with him and Greg Taylor. But Taylor just managing to get the ball back over to Joe Hart. Here's Taylor again. Taylor forward, blocked again there by Celtic. Headed back down again by Boyle. Boyle play out and Hibernian now on the ball. How long can they keep it for though? That's hit over the top. And offside. That's going to go out for a free kick here to Celtic. Jamie Murphy that time offside. So they just couldn't keep it for that long. Liverpool versus Melbourne victory at MCG. You'll Never Walk Alone was amazing. 95. Oh yeah, I've seen that one as well. That was a really good rendition as well. That was amazing considering it was in Australia. And I'm not saying putting down Australia, but you know what I mean. Liverpool reside in Liverpool. So like you'd think that of their fans, but that's mental. Here's Starfelt. Plays it out from the back here again. Joe Hart now back on the ball. His second touch of the game. He's had a quiet one already. Now here they come again now with Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers probing forward here. Now plays it down into Juranovic. Juranovic looking to try and find his way through here for Celtic. Celtic back in possession again in the middle of the park. Celtic trying to find their way through. Here's McGregor. McGregor's used to success at this stadium. One of the players amongst this team that have had unprecedented success over the years with Celtic. Still a feature of a couple of generations now in terms of he was part of the Ronnie Dyler setup and the Brendan Rodgers setup. Neil Lennon now into the big... He's a key part in the Ange Postecoglou rebuild. He has a trophy-laden career so far, and I think he's only 27 or 28. I still think he's fairly young. Signed a new 5-year contract recently as the captain of Celtic. He's looking to lift his first trophy as the captain this evening. Ball blocked there again by Hibernian. Hibernian now back on the ball. Here comes David Turnbull. David Turnbull down that right-hand side. Hibernian well drilled, well compact, and they're not really allowing, they're not making it easy for Celtic to sort of penetrate them. It's just when they get the ball, they need to do something a bit more with it, but their overall play has not been too bad. Celtic obviously the dominant side, Celtic with a lot more of the ball, but no real clear-cut chances for both of the sides just yet. Hibernian's problems of keeping onto the ball, Celtic just can't get through Hibs as things stand at the moment. Here's Jamie Murphy. Murphy switches play, and again cleared away by Starfelt. Starfelt hits it long, and that's going to go back into possession here with Porteous, I believe. All the way back to Macy. Kyogo trying to put the pressure onto the goalkeeper. It works, and Celtic win themselves a throw-in a fairly decent position. Christopher Campbell says, come on, Hoop. Go on, Hoops. Here comes Greg Taylor. Taylor forward. Taylor looking to try and find an avenue through. One back again there by Martin Boyle, though. Here's Boyle. Tries to find his way through. Blocked there again by Celtic. Goes out for another throw-in for Hibs. Could this be their chance to try and go up the park and maybe test the Celtic defence? This time Big McGinn's on the ball. And again, back over to Hanlon. Hanlon hits it over the top, but Celtic win the ball back. Back in the last game Hibs played here, it was already 2-0 up. I think Hibs were 2-0 up at this point. 2-0 to the good. They had things pretty much wrapped up at this point in that game against Rangers. This is a pretty different affair so far, as it remains 0-0 here in Glasgow. Here comes David Turnbull again. David Turnbull into McGregor. Now down to Juranovic. Juranovic down that left-hand side. Juranovic finds Mikey Johnston. Back into Greg Taylor. Here's Taylor's cross into the danger area, and again headed away by Hibernian. Comes back on the rebound for Celtic, but that goes wide of the post and out of play, and it's going to be a goal kick to Hibernian. Pack of cards and Liam McCourt. Good to see you, troops. Hope you are well. Big Macy going to hit this one long. Macy going to launch this one. Is he going to be able to pick out somebody here for Hibernian, though? That's the question. Guides it down, headed away by Nisbet. And brought down. There's a free kick for Hibernian. Spencer Carter-Vickers just bringing him down. And can Hibs make anything of this? As they try to be the side that can break the deadlock. They haven't really tested the Celtic defence whatsoever in the opening sort of 20 minutes, nor have they even got something onto Joe Hart. Joe Hart's been pretty much a fan in the crowd. He's literally just stood there the whole game. This is a chance now for Newell to maybe dish something in here for the Hibernian players to try and get on the end of. Porteous and Co all up there as they look to try and break the deadlock themselves. Ball comes back into the box. Here's a chance for Hibernian. And that's a wasted one there from Hanlon. And that goes out for a goal kick to Celtic, as Joe Hart is not troubled by that advance. Now back over to Starfelt. Starfelt driving forward. Starfelt through. Back over to McGregor. McGregor down that right-hand side again. Now back over to Carter-Vickers. Carter-Vickers running forward. Blocked again there. Back over to Joe Hart. Hart back on the ball again. Here's Starfelt. Liam McCourt says Hibs are defending well, but they are lobbing useless balls over the top into the Celtic defence. They don't look into it attacking wise. It's hard. Obviously, Celtic are very, very much a possession-based side. They're going to have a majority of the ball. That's just the way they play. They will just stamp their authority on the game. Sometimes it's the point that Hibs need to do. They just need to try and stay compact and maybe take their chances on counter-attacks, because Celtic are the better footballing side. But to be fair, as I said, Hibs' shape has actually surprised me so far, to be fair. The players do also almost look up for it. I said at the start of the game, Celtic 3-0, I thought it would be fairly comfortable, but Celtic not struggled, because it's still early days, but finding it hard to penetrate their defence. And here comes Celtic again. And that was a good chance there. Greg Taylor, I think, hurt his leg. He gets back up. That corner kick was taken so quickly. I think the cameras missed it. Oh, had the head of that. That was an awesome chance there from Staff, but just couldn't get anything onto it. Oh, yeah, just missed the header there. Oh, if he got a header onto that, it was a free man there. I just applauded what Hibernian have done defensively so far in this game, but they let Starfelt just run free. And that would have been a really, really good chance to find a goal there for Carl Starfelt. Macy now back in possession here with a goal kick. 25 minutes played here at Hampden. It's Hibs 0, Celtic 0. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Let's try and get this to 100 likes. We're 18 likes away. So it'll be massively important, guys, if you can help us on our way to 100 likes and to 11,000 subscribers. Thomas M says this will be Celtic's 20th League Cup. Mental. I think the record's 27, I think. I'm sure I'll be corrected down there in the live chat. I'm sure it's 27 is the record held by Rangers. Celtic have the record amount of Scottish Cups. I think Rangers do have the record amount of league titles. Ball cleared away. Turnbull just hobbling about. I'm not sure what's up with him. Maybe just he's gone down. He's hit the floor. Oh no. Celtic's injuries are mounting up, and Turnbull looks like he's going to require a bit of assistance. So Turnbull's really become a key player for Celtic over the years. Well, over the time he's been here. Last year was one of the standout performers in terms of form. When the rest of the team was sort of having a bit of a disaster, he was the sort of shining light. And this year he's got even better. He really does look like a good player. But he's just pulled up here. A slight injury, I think. And may not be able to continue. It's one of them. He's getting stretched off. He might be okay. We'll see. We'll find out in a couple of seconds. Near Beaton's getting ready just in case. He's taking his jersey off. He will go for a little warm-up. If needs be. Is he going to be okay here, David Turnbull? I think he might be okay. Nope, I think he's going off. Oh, what's he doing? Yeah, I think he's going off. I think Beaton's going to be coming on to replace him, guys. I think David Turnbull's afternoon's finished. That's another injury blow there for Celtic. And David Turnbull, as I said, I think he is going to be going off. He will be replaced by Near Beaton. And he's so creative in terms of when Celtic are struggling for goals and stuff like that from their attacking players. He's always a player that will take a shot on from outside the box and take risks in games. And sometimes you need that in a final. So I think David Turnbull could be a bit of a big miss, especially for this match. Just because of the way the game's shaping up at the moment. Hibs are really well in a decent shape defensively. And sometimes, David Turnbull has got that courage to just take shots from outside the box and try and test the goalkeeper from different angles. So, I think he will be a big miss going off the park now and obviously replaced by Near Beaton. Beaton will be playing that sort of defensive midfielder role. And he takes the field now. He has just a confirmation that Turnbull's afternoon is finished. Obviously hoping nothing too serious there for David Turnbull. But the injuries are mounting for Celtic, especially with Kyogo just returning, but still a lot of other players out on the sidelines at the moment. And David Turnbull, by the looks of his face, he knows it could be a couple of weeks. There comes Celtic again now. Ball goes back into the danger area. Here comes Celtic down that right hand side with Juranovic, and Macy's there to collect the ball. And that's going to be a Hibs ball as they just keep onto it. Macy just playing out for the back. And he plays it out to Ryan Porteous. And Porteous comes forward. But the opening we're nearing that opening half an hour. Still no real clear-cut chance in this game. No real chance in this match in terms of either side testing the goalkeeper. Celtic have been the dominant side, but Hibs have been really well defensively organised. And so far we're just waiting for the first team to crack here at hand. Major update, of course, Turnbull off the park. I think he's crying a tiny bit. So hoping he's not out for too long. Here's Juranovic. Back over to Kyogo. However, Hibs intervene there and win the ball back. However, again, when they get the ball, they just can't keep on to the ball here, Hibernian. They just hit it up long and pray, and Celtic end up winning it back and, not being fazed by anything that Hibernian do. Here comes Joe Newell. And again, that goes back out of play. It's going to go up for another throw-in, I think, here for Celtic along that halfway line. Can't wait till January 2nd. Rangers going to destroy Celtics, says We're the People. Jason Gibson says Aribo's going to run wild. Abby says Turnbull's a fantastic player, but not enough goals in my opinion. But he tries things, and he does score some goals. He does score goals, to be fair. As I say, he takes chances when other players. Sometimes you need that just from outside the box, someone to try a different avenue when things aren't working. When you can't dribble it into the net, sometimes you got to take those risks, and he's a player that sort of takes those sort of risks, and sometimes they come trumps up. He has scored a lot of goals across the season. I don't know the exact statistic, but I think he has scored quite a few goals this season. I'm sure someone will bring the stats to me down there in the live chat anyway very, very soon. But guys, 6 likes away from the 100 like mark, guys. So if you can, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Scottish football content. Here's Joe Hart now playing out from the back here for Celtic again. 15 minutes to play of this first half. Here's Starfelt. Starfelt forward. Back into Carter Vickers. Now is Taylor. Taylor down that left-hand side. Good to see Golden Temple. Taylor. Back into Mikey Johnston. Johnston forward. Johnston switches play. And again, one back there by Porteous and Hanlon. Here come Hibernian. Forward again. Now here comes Martin Ball. Martin Ball down that left-hand side. The pace. The pace on Martin Ball. Excellent run by Martin Boyle. And just stopped there, but one back again there by Hibernian. Here's a good chance. And again, just couldn't quite get it controlled there that time. But that was a lovely run there by Martin Boyle. And he does have that in his locker in terms of can take players on with that incredible pace. Almost just mowed his way through that Celtic defence there for a second. Literally just had one man to beat, and it was just being him and Joe Hart one-on-one with each other. But tackled in the end there by Celtic, and Celtic back in possession. Here comes Callum McGregor. McGregor forward. McGregor into Mikey Johnston. Oh, there's a lovely chance for Kyogo Furuhashi. Is he onside? Oh, flag's up there, and he's offside there, Kyogo. And that's going to be a free kick here again to Hibernian. Half an hour played, ladies and gentlemen. It is still 0-0 here at Hampden. No one winking just yet. Blinking, shall I say. John Mitchell says, Nisbet is a waste of a jersey. I think he's regressed, I don't think... He should have probably got his move in the summer. It seems like he's not really with it, to be honest, man. He doesn't look as good as he was last year. It was frightening last season at points. But so far this season... No, I don't think he's with it at the moment. In fact, most of the Hibs team aren't with it at the moment. They just don't look great, except for Martin Ball. I'd give Martin Ball his due. He's looking really, really good so far this season. And speaking of the devil, here he comes. Boyle. Ball goes right over the top, headed down again by Celtic. And cleared away by Greg Taylor. Now here comes Celtic with Tom Rogic. Rogic forward. Here's Callum McGregor. Oh, a lovely clearance there by Porteous. Just got in the way of it. Otherwise, Kyogo would have been one-on-one with the goalkeeper. But here comes Jananovic again now. Now along that left-hand side here again. I have a colleague that have got a day in lieu for Monday in case game goes to injury or extra time. Well, at the moment, if the game stays like this for the whole way, it's still a long, long way to go in terms of an hour. But the game still is played like this throughout the whole match. This could go straight to extra. This could go to extra time. To be fair, because so far we're not, as I said, no real chances from either or side just yet. Nothing to really report, to be fair. It's not been the best cup final as of yet. Hope you're well, Chrissy Ladyweed. We are the people, says... Boyle will be at Celtic in January, says Albie. But he plays in that position that Barda plays in, to be fair. He plays where Barda and Jota... You got Jota, Barda, and all of that. Probably not necessarily needed. Here come Hibs now. Ball goes back into the box and again cleared away by Celtic. But Hibs starting to get up the park a bit more than they were earlier on. And now here comes Celtic on a counter-attack as they push forward here. We're near Beaton. Here comes Beaton. Beaton forward, and that's again cleared away by Hibernian. Another little clearance, but he manages to get it into Mikey Johnston. However, his ball into the box goes straight to a white jersey, and that's headed away there by Hibernian. And Hibs again back in possession, and a free kick given to Celtic as it looks like Johnston comes down to the floor after colliding with one of the Hibernian players. Liam McCourt, he's watching the oh yeah, I watched the boxing, man. I actually stayed up for the boxing last night. Well, I didn't stay up for it. I was on the piss, and by the time I got back from the piss, the fight was on, so I just sat there and watched it. And it was a really good stream. I watched it on He's Goal, and it was no pauses, no going off the fight. It was a good fight, to be fair. I thought Woodley was the better fighter in terms of the overall, but then Jake Paul got that knockout on him. I'm not on the bandwagon of hating Jake Paul. I actually really like Jake Paul, to be fair. In terms of what he does and stuff, I like his mindset and whatever he tries to sort of achieve, he can. And I really hope he beats Tommy Fury if he ever gets the chance to fight. Well, if Tommy Fury gets the chance to fight Jake Paul again, I'd love Jake Paul to beat him. It would be so funny. And not that I have anything against Tommy Fury. I just want to see how far Jake Paul could take it. Here comes Nisbet. Nisbet forward again. Oh, now here come Boyle. Boyle just fouled there again. It's going to be a free kick to Hibernian in their own half. Juranovic made a little tactical foul and he gets a yellow card for that. Haaland might be sold in January as well. Celtic want to buy Jota in January. I mean, it's what, 6.5 million? Yeah, you get the deal done. Just get it done and dusted. Good player. Definitely one for the future as well. Here comes Porteous. Launches that ball long. Headed back down there by Jamie Murphy. Cleared away again there by Celtic, though. And forward again there by Celtic. But again, McGinn not worried by that one as he heads it back to Macy. 10 minutes to go till half time, guys. Still 0-0 here at Hampden. It's been a cagey affair. Cagey affair. No one really going after each other just yet. A game of chess. Celtic obviously have had majority of the ball, but not run really anything with it just yet. Now here they come again here. Kyogo Furuhashi. Kyogo forward. Blocked again there by Hibernian. Juranovic, not Junanovic. Alright, sorry acoustic, mate. I'm sorry for that, buddy. Juranovic. I'm not watching the game, but it doesn't sound like a great game. Yeah, I know. I feel sorry for the people that have saved me found the channel the last 2 days. Because yesterday was a really, really boring match. Rangers and Dundee United. And today, this one's not really had much to show. So I'm kind of just repeating myself because it's literally the same things that are happening. Here comes Johnson again now, though. This could be a good chance for Celtic. Ball goes through, and that's into Macy, and almost got onto it there. Tom Rogic just couldn't quite get onto the ball, but a well-timed pass there by Johnston. And just overhit too much, to be fair. Not really much. You can't criticise Rogic for that. You can't really criticise the pass either. Macy was well aware of where the ball was going and was the first man went to it. Gallant Pioneer says if Grealish went for 100 million, then I can assure you that Haaland will be about 300 million. The reason why English players get an extra 30, 40 million added onto their price tag, Jack Grealish is a 60 million pound player, 50 million pound player, but it's because he's English, and that goes a long way in terms of in the Premier League people pay so much for English players. Like Harry Maguire's 80 million apparently, so that's mental. Brilliant game, brilliant football, unlike Rangers yesterday, says Michael Hoy. Junanovic. Who knows, mate? I'll give it whatever. I'll just do whatever. It's going to be a free kick now here to Celtic. Callum McGregor and Junanovic over this one. XY says Mbappe was going for 200 million to Real Madrid, but he rejected it, so Haaland will be worth around at least 250 million. Mate, he's a top player. Haaland is top player. He's one of them guys. Lewandowski's my favourite at the moment. In terms of, like, do you know, superstars, Lewandowski, man, he's a great player. Every time I look at the Bayern score, he's always scored a brace or something like that. But here comes Celtic with a core free kick. Well worked there to Kyogo, but Hibs were wise to that one. Doyle Hayes managing to clear it. Kyogo protesting something. I think the flag was up on Kyogo there. And that's going to be a free kick to Hibernian. They were saying Harry Kane was worth at least 160 million. It's because of that English player tax as well. You've got when they're an English player, they add like a few zeros onto the end of a transfer fee. Harry Kane plays Europa Conference League football, man. It's mad. He's like a really good player, but Spurs are just dreadful. Liam McCourt says Lewandowski robbed of the Ballon d'Or, to be honest. Mate, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, he's a great player. He'll probably win it again this year. He broke Gerard Muller's record again yesterday, I think. I can't remember what happened. But, yeah, I think the most goals in the calendar year for someone in the Bundesliga or something like that. But he's unbelievable, Lewandowski. I just like him as a guy as well. Rangers will destroy Celtic on the 2nd. I don't think there will be any fans on that day either. Listen, Liam, you're a mod on here. Don't be saying Zunanovic. Mickey Mouse Cup Conference League, mate. I'd still want to win a Conference League, buddy. I wouldn't care, man. It's still a competition. Still get way more money for it than any of the Scottish domestic competitions. You know, still something to win. Let's say it, the Europa Conference League is way more valuable than the Scottish League Cup and the Scottish Cup. It probably is. It's probably more valuable than the Scottish League, but not this year just because the automatic Champions League space. But usually it would have been way more valuable, the Europa Conference League. Unanovic. Ball forward by Carter Vickers. 5 minutes to go for the first half, guys. Still 0-0 here. No chances just yet. No one's had a chance. I promise you. It's been one of those games. Here's Taylor. Taylor back into McGregor. McGregor forward. Now here comes Taylor. Taylor through. Taylor into Mikey Johnston. Here comes Johnson again. Johnson back to Taylor. Well worked there by Johnston. Here comes Mikey Johnson for Celtic. Chance from outside the box, but well defended there again by Hibernian. I think he's going to give a free kick there. Newell getting fouled there by Johnson. Johnson not happy. He thought he had a free kick on the edge of the box there. But it's a free kick to Hibernian. City is winning 4-0. Dan, old school joke there as well. City winning 4-0, man. Mate, I think Chelsea have dropped off now. They're missing N'Golo Kante. I think it's going to be Liverpool again and Man City. Man City are just relentless at the moment. Imagine if they had a striker. That'd be mental. Celtic will win the League Cup, but certainly won't win the league title, says Gallant Pioneer. Celtic forward again. And that goes back out of play. Kyogo just couldn't get onto it. What, so, wait, Jazz fans, the Jazz fans in here, you wouldn't want to win the Europa Conference League if you're in the competition? Come on, it's a trophy, Nah. If you're in the competition, you want to win it. Let's be serious. You want to win the game. You want to win the competition. I won't this final because Celtic end up falling behind in the league because the St Mirren game might be cancelled. Hopefully, man. I hope football doesn't get cancelled, man. It's going to ruin my freaking festive fixtures. Selfishly, just saying that it's going to ruin it. No, I just love football around Christmas time. I love the fact that Amazon have got the Premier League throughout for the Christmas as well. Just relax and just watch that coverage. There's nothing bad. Watching Boxing Day fixtures, man. Best part about Christmas. There's no real good games on. All the games are crap. Rangers are playing St Mirren. Celtic are playing... I think Celtic are playing like St Johnstone or someone like that. Crap fixtures. The 29th's not too bad. Celtic got Hibs. Rangers have got Aberdeen. But you want a decent fixture on Boxing Day. And I think all the Premier League is crap as well on Boxing Day. They're all rubbish. But Celtic just winning themselves a free kick there. Nisbet bringing them down. Beaton was brought down by Nisbet. So Nisbet's, he has, we touched upon it a bit earlier on, he has sort of regressed in form a bit, hasn't he? He's not looked like the same player as last year. I remember last year he had a £3 million bid put in for him, I think, from Birmingham. Was rejected. Guys, 2 likes away from 100, guys. If you can get us over the line just before half time, that'd be amazing. Hit that like button. Oh, there, we're already there. Thank you, troops, for getting us there. Junanovic or however your name pronounces his name, that keep on getting picked up in the live chat. It's about to take a free kick here for Celtic. Maybe a chance to test Macy. Here he goes. Takes it and over the bar. Not even on target there by Junanovic. And that's going to go out for a goal kick to Hibernian. And that will probably see us out for the first half. There might be a minute or two added on for the David Turnbull injury. But apart from that, again, hopefully it's a bit more spicier in the second half. It's been a bit quiet. There's no chances. Really hasn't. No one's really tested the goalkeeper at all. I don't think either all goalkeepers had to do anything. Macy's done a few goal kicks and stuff like that. Joe Hart's done nothing. He's literally just that much. He's probably freezing his tits off at the moment. Glasgow, probably -5 right now. He's just stood there. Literally, Joe Hart. I don't even think Joe Hart's literally touched the ball once, and that was to go retrieve it for a goal kick. Macy is a good player. Yeah, he is a good player. He's a good player. I used to rate Marciano for some reason. I used to think he was a good goalkeeper. Every time I watched him, he always put in a decent shift, to be fair. Marciano. Final now. Can we go back to the more interesting? Ball comes forward. This could be a good chance for Hibs now. They're in the box, just as I was saying. Joe Hart's not really had to do anything. He may have to do something now. And that goes back down, and Celtic win the ball. Celtic going on a counter-attack. This could be a dangerous chance now here for Celtic on this counter-attack. Loads of Hibs players are exposed. They do win it back in the middle of the park. I think there's a foul. It's going to be a Celtic free kick. In fact, they're going to go with the advantage. John Beaton's given it. And again, Hibernian just clear it away. And that is that. That'll probably see us over the line now here for half-time, troops. So we've got confirmation just yet of how much stoppage time is going to be added on. A big shout out to the 360 people tuning in to watch this game, guys. What absolute heroes. Loving it. Here's Hart. Now back out to Starfelt again. Starfelt out from the back. Here's Vickers. Forward again there to McGregor. Here's Taylor. Taylor forward. This will probably be the last chance of the game. There's no confirmation on the screen as to how much stoppage time has been added on. But probably, as I say, guesstimate around 2 minutes. John Beaton just gives away a free kick. Here comes Celtic again. Merchant says this game will go to extra time. Nervy, eh? John Mitchell says one mistake will win this game. Yeah, I can see that. I could see it being a 1-0 or something like that from somebody. Junanovic now with a free kick. This will be the last chance for Celtic in the end of the first half. They come forward again now with Callum McGregor. McGregor forward. Kyogo. And that goes out of play. And that's going to be a goal kick here to Hibernian. Dan, do you get paid for this? Well, I don't get paid for it as such, mate. We get, obviously on YouTube you have ads on your videos and stuff, but yeah, I mainly do it for fun. Don't get me wrong, I don't make a living out of it. But yeah, half time here, troops, and it is 0-0. Been an interesting first half. Hibs have been impressed with their. Hibs have been impressive in terms of what they've done in their shape and defensively and stuff like that. Celtic, as I say, dominant on the ball, but no real chances from them either. They need to come out maybe and provide something a little different in the second half. But I think Hibs are happy with that. They're probably happier out of the two, I would say, in terms of the way they have been over the last couple of weeks. I've watched a lot of games. They've been sloppy on the ball, even when they're off the ball, their organisation skills and stuff like that. So they've looked a lot better today. They look really well concentrated well into the match. So yeah, a long way to go, but hopefully the second half is a bit more spicier. Otherwise, I think it will go to extra time. It'll probably be that case. Let's see what else we got in here, guys. Australians are the nicest people I've met. Yeah, I mean, the Australians are sick. I love Aussies. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go grab a brew. I'll be back in a few minutes, and you know what's going to be coming, that treacherous music. Just in the waiting room, mate, just in the waiting room. Give me a second and I'll sort it out for you, troops. Oh, man. Yes, troops, back again. Dodgy tunes are off. What's up, troops? What are we saying? What did you think of the first half then, guys? Kyogo to represent Japan. T-Bone says if it's a pen, mate. But half before we're not. Where are we? What are we all saying? Take care. Enjoy your second half. Take care, Falconoof, mate. Yeah, guys, so what did you think of the first half? What do you think, and what do you think is going to happen in the second half? Do you reckon they'll open up? I think one mistakes wins this. I think it's going to be a 1-0 in this match. Whoever makes the mistake will probably go on to lose the match. I think it's going to be tight. And Celtic, as I said, had a lot of the ball, but and Hibs haven't really troubled anything, but yeah, I do think it's going to be a 1-0. I think it'll happen in the 90th. I said 3-0 at the start, but Hibs have surprised me. Hibs have come out of a different side in terms of they are really well compact. And I think they'll go on to win this game fairly comfortably. But yeah. Anyway, let's get the game ready to go up. Ready for the second half. So we're about to get back underway here, ladies and gentlemen, at Hampden Park. Hampden Stadium, sorry, or whatever the two. Happy days. Happy days. Cool. We're ready to go. Not too long until the game starts. John Hartson giving his views. Bartley there also. Who will cut the better over it? Extra time pens, says Proper Collector. That's what he's going for. Coming back from university, not very pleasant, I must say. Brutal, eh? When the ref's going to start booking Kyogo for cheating, getting away with it all the time. Here, if Hibs don't win, it'll be a mugging. Do you DJ in spare time, Dan? No, mate, I don't DJ at all, bro. I just put in some like non-copyright tunes on in the background, so I don't get done. So I don't get my channel whacked down or get a strike or whatever. Paul McCann, who's been the strongest team I've been watching Chelsea? 120 minutes last thing Celtic need to win a tired-ridden squad. Fine tune, mate. Nice. Guys, yeah, anyway, let me know what you think in the second half. Who do you think is going to go on and win the actual trophy? What do you think the score is going to be? And do you think this game's going to be a bit more open in the second half? Or do you think you do expect much of the same? I do expect Hibs to just kind of keep compact again. They've done well in terms of what they're trying to go for. It's a final, so you can get a lot out of going for a draw. And I think Hibs would... If they could get this to extra time, then that'd be a massive positive in their end. Celtic probably won't want to play extra time. Obviously, they've got a big fixture on Wednesday against St Mirren in a very must-win game for Celtic. As I say, they need to keep up with Rangers, 7 points behind. However, as I said, the game in hand is there for Celtic to close that gap. But it's making sure that you just keep up with them throughout this festive period. And they could have a trophy in the cabinet by then also. Both teams a bit bland, to be honest. Yeah, it has been a bit of a boring game, I'd put it that way. Fijian or whatever is, how do you say the name, says 4-1 Celtic. Mate, I hope for 5 goals in this second half, mate, but I don't think there is going to be five goals. Maybe you know a bit more than me, but yeah, I wouldn't say there's going to be 5 goals in this match. Sam says penalty to Rangers. With the adverts, ready to go here on the old Premier Sports. He's definite cheat, no doubt about it. The worst I've ever seen. He's never been booked for diving, to be fair. Young Kyogo, he's doing his bit. Always thought it would be a 1-0 win, but I'd like a Hibs goal to get the game going, says Albie. Albie, you're a Celtic fan, are you not? Why would you want that? Why would you want that to happen? Big Nisbet, man. Tommy at 8. Scottish Cup 4th round returns on the 21st of January. Oh, yes. Anyway, guys, second half is about to get underway here at Hampden. As I said, I think one mistake wins this game. I really do. Rangers will play Stirling Albion on the 21st of January, and Alloa will play Celtic on the 22nd of January in the Scottish Cup. Another cup competition dawns again. Can Rangers finally end their cup hoodoo over the last couple of years, or is it going to be much of the same? Anyway, Newell's going to get it started here for Hibernian. And as Hibs are going from right to left, Celtic going from left to right. A big 45 minutes here. Big 45 minutes that obviously can decide the fate of the trophy, or it could decide the fate of having an extra half hour to be played. But let's see. Let's hope for a better, more entertaining second half than the first half. The first half was slightly boring. But we are about to get underway now here. Anyway, John Beaton just puts the whistle to his lips. Hibs are ready. And here we go. I reckon football will be coming to a halt very soon, unfortunately, says Gallant Pioneer. No, they went for it last season. It's fine. Just take away fans, probably. Come on, what's the hold up here, John? Get us going, man. I ain't got all day. Jesus Christ, I've literally been out in the park now for the last 2 minutes. Literally just stood there waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for. Yes, finally underway here, guys. As I say, Hibs going from right to left. Celtic from left to right. And Hibs already turn over possession. The clock has just gone up. It's 3 seconds on there. And Celtic are back in possession here already as they look to try and go forward here again. In fact, that goes out for a throw-in as Newell collects this one. Now here comes Newell again. Newell down that left-hand side back again. Cleared away by Celtic. Goes out for another throw-in. David Gray barking the orders there again. Comes over quickly. Now back into Kevin Nisbet. Oh, almost played in Newell. That could have been a good opportunity there for Hibernian. However, Celtic get back on the ball here again. Is Kyogo on the break. Kyogo looking to try and pick out a pass. Now back through here again. Kyogo with a chance, and again cleared away by the Hibernian defence. It goes out for a corner kick here to Celtic already a minute into the second half. But a good breakaway there by Celtic initially. One back. But again, nicely cleared away by Hibernian. Well defended. Now out for a corner. Oh, here we go. Here's the cross now from Celtic. Celtic put it into the danger area. Starfelt's there also, but cleared away again there by Hibernian. And that goes back out of play and cleared away by Hibernian. And that's going to be another... Is that going to be another corner kick here to Celtic? No, it's going to be a throw in to Celtic this time. Greg Taylor over this one. Taylor forward. Taylor through. Again, cleared away again there by Hibernian. Kyogo just getting onto it. Porteous slipped up earlier on. And now here they come again now, Celtic. Nice little pass down the left-hand side. Now here comes Mikey Johnson. Johnson coming forward. And Taylor. And that goes out for another throw-in. Here comes Taylor now with another throw. Michael says ref was probably waiting for Celtic to decide when they're most likely. The funny thing is, I always see like Rangers fans going on about refs with Celtic, and then Celtic fans are going about refs with Rangers. It's like everyone's got like this advantage or something like that. My goodness me, mate. Oh, John McGinn's in attendance, actually. Villa watching his former side. John McGinn watching his brother in the cup final. Who he plays for Aston Villa. Okay, now the Celtic fans are going for it there in the corner. Jesus Christ. McGinn's down, hit the deck. I've got the treatment team on the field to try and get McGinn sorted out. David Gray may have to make a substitution. He's been compact so far. Albie says Mikey still has to prove himself. Dan, you're out of sync, mate. Yes. No, I'm not. I'm all good. I'm still in sync. But yeah, play has stopped here, troops, as we wait for, it looks like McGinn that's going to hit the deck. Is he going to be okay or is he not? Is he going to be coming off the field? That's the question. I don't know if he's going to be there. I think that might be him for the afternoon here, McGinn. I think he will be coming off. We'll find out in a couple of seconds anyway. He's hobbling around. There has been no change made just yet. And now here comes Macy as he hits it long for Hibernian. In over the top. And again cleared away. Goes out for a corner kick, I think, now here to Hibernian. Chance for Hibs to actually get something and test this Celtic defence. Macy hit it long. Went out of play. It's going to be a Hibs corner. I think it's a Hibs' actual first corner of the match, to be fair. They've not really had many chances in this game. But this could be a good opportunity for them. As Hibs send this into the box. Here's Martin Ball's delivery. Headed down. Oh, it's in the back of the net. And Hibernian have taken the lead. It's 1-0 to Hibs. It was a chance. It is Hanlon who scores the goal. Hibernian 1, Celtic 0. Oh my goodness me, what a delivery. Hibs are winning. Massive goal. And that bad defending from Celtic. And Hibs' first chance, first shot on target. And it's Hibernian who scored the goal. 40 minutes to play. It's Hibernian who are 1-0 up. Great delivery from Boyle. No one was there on Hanlon. And Hanlon just stuck it into the back of the net, crossed the line. And Joe Hart almost thought that he had it saved. But it went over. And it's a goal. 1-0 to Hibs. My goodness me. Hibernian 1, Celtic 0. Hanlon going mad there. Joe Hart thought he recovered it. went in, just couldn't be kept out there initially by Juranovic. It almost yeah, but the referee obviously got the confirmation that it was a goal, and it's 1-0 to Hibernian. Hanlon scores, and here we go. How will this affair? Maybe this might just open this game up a bit more and turn it into a better match. Here we go. Hibernian 1, Celtic 0. 40 minutes to go. I think we got game on. Celtic have got an equaliser! Oh my goodness me, Celtic have gone up the other man, and it's Kyogo Furashi. Pretty much just from kickoff, Celtic have equalised within seconds. 1-1. Oh my goodness me, the game's turned on its head. It's just been a belter of a match already. This last 5 minutes, Kyogo's literally just equalised, ran up the other end and scored an equaliser. My goodness me, 1-1. Right in over the top, Kyogo controls it, sticks it into the back of net. Macy had no chance, 1-1. Oh my goodness me. Kyogo 1-1. Is there a bit of talk that there could be a bit of offside there? I don't know. I didn't see it, but the Hibs players are protesting that he was. However, flag stayed down and Celtic have got an equaliser here at Hampden Park. My God. 50 minutes Hanlon, 51 minutes Kyogo. My God. There you go. Now it's going to be a bit spicy here in Glasgow. Now down the left-hand side, 1-1 here in Glasgow. Here comes Mikey Johnson. This might just been what we need for this match to really turn spicy. Here comes Juranovic. Juranovic down that right-hand side here again. Ball comes back into the box now for Rogic. The game was fairly stale. Oh, Kyogo now is Rogic. Rogic into the danger area, and that's gone back out. My goodness me, that's woken me up a bit now. I was about to fall asleep watching this game. It was freaking boring, and then literally just had a spare at the moment, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and everything's we're wide awake again now. 2 goals in 1 minute, literally. Hibernian probably have to answer themselves a question there. I've applauded Hibs the whole match in terms of their defensive organisation. The fact that they just literally scored and then went and conceded straight after has to be questioned. My goodness me. You can't be doing that in cup finals. But here comes Celtic now as they're playing out for the back here with Joe Hart. Hibs applying a bit of pressure, but this game is starting to get a bit of intensity, getting a bit of life into it. Here comes Rogic. Rogic goes forward now for Celtics. Rogic into the danger area, just outside the box. Another shot and cleared away by Hibs, but one back by Macy. As Stevie Boy says, that game is heating up. I agree, man. I'm hoping this is not just the last bit of action now. I hope it doesn't just go back to what it was a second ago. But yeah, as Jelly Beat says, it was a snore the first half, man. I was about to fall asleep. I was about to cancel the live stream and go to bed. Here comes Celtic now with Newell. At least that's woke us up a bit now. Newell with the ball back into the box. Oh, Carter Vickers needs to be careful. Was careful. And that goes out of play. That goes out for a throw-in now here for Hibernian. Ball goes back into the danger area. Headed back down. Can Hibernian find another way through? Now Celtic back on the ball, going on a counter-attack. Here comes Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor down that right-hand side. Here comes Juranovic. Juranovic forward. Celtic going there with intent. Here's Rogic. Rogic down that left-hand side. Rogic forward and cleared away again there by Hibernian. It wouldn't be the first time they stole a trophy with an offside goal, says Golden Temple. Same linesman as the Heart game, says the truth out there. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really see the replay, to be fair, man. I would have to make a fairer judgment a bit later on, but a lot of people saying offside. I'll have a little look at it whenever the replay comes back up. Here comes Celtic again now, though, just playing out from the left. Forward by near Beaton. Now here comes Mikey Johnson. Mikey Johnson with a bit of skill here. Mikey Johnson just playing it back the way. Was it offside? I need to have a look at the replay, man. I haven't actually had a look at the replay, to be fair. I seen the goal. Everything just happened so freaking quick. So I'd have to have a look at the replay. I can't give a judgment on it just yet. Here comes McGregor. McGregor into Rogic. Rogic forward down that right-hand side. Here's a chance for Celtic. Oh, Celtic with a chance, and there's Macy there to collect the ball there for Hibernian. T-Bone McCabe says never offside, 3 yards on. I'm not saying anything until I see the goal. Like I haven't seen it yet. I'd have to look at the replay. Well, I've seen the goal, but I've not seen the replay or the breakdown just yet. I'm sure we'll see it in the lull of the game. Here come Hibernian now, though. Over the top. Here could be a good chance for Martin Ball maybe to get something on it. And again, cleared away by Carter Vickers. And that goes out for another throw-in. And that goes out for a throw. Now here for another throw-in for Celtic, for Hibernian. As I said, them goals have really injected a bit of life into this match. McGinn decided to stay on the park, to be fair. McGinn now with another throw-in as we approach the hour mark here, ladies and gentlemen. Still 1-1. Celtic 1, Hibs 1. And if you are just joining us for whatever reason, Hanlon scored a header from a corner kick. Literally from kickoff, Kyogo goes and scores a goal up the other end. It was literally within that minute. Hanlon's goal came on the 50th and Kyogo's came on the 51st. Mental. Dan, how's Luke? Yeah, he's good. He's wifed up now. He's got a wife now. Here's Greg Taylor. Taylor forward. And again, cleared away. Again there by the Hibs defence. Hibs trying to get back onto it. But again, cleared away by Celtic. That's back on the ball there again by Nisbet. Hibernian, as I say, showing a bit of intent now in Hibernian, wanting to get onto the ball. But as Gallant Pioneer says, it's such a Hibs thing to do. The Hearts fans would be loving that. They just know what Hibs do all the time. Poor Hibs, man. They can never get a break, bless them. No, they're just like... You can't do that in a cup final. I don't care, like, if the offside claim's there. Kyogo should just not have that space in a cup final. You can't be conceding a minute after, even that, a minute 30 seconds after the goal went, after you scored. You just can't do that. It's criminal, absolutely criminal. But somehow they've managed to do it and make an arse of themselves again. Sorry, Hibs fans, man. As I say, I do like the Hibs player. I really do like their players. But you can't do that in a cup final, guys. You can't do that. Just can't. Here's Macy again now. Hits it right over the top. Another chance now here for Hibernian as Boyle gives it a bit of a chase. But again, cleared away by that Celtic defence. Albie says, Dan, what did I say? I'm a Celtic fan, but we needed the Hibs goal to get the game going. But then again, it's gone stale again. He did say that, to be fair, but it has gone a bit, not stale, but it's going back to that Hibs sort of trying to play hard to beat and then Celtic having a lot of the ball, struggling to penetrate Hibernian sort of thing. That's where the game's gone back to right now. And now here they come again now, Hibernian. Celtic now. Chance for Celtic in over the top, and that goes over the bar and out. And that is going to be a goal kick. Oh, sorry, it's going to be a corner. A corner to Celtic this time. Here's Jananovic now with a corner. Can Celtic find a breakthrough from the corner? 1-1 here at Hampden. Hour played. Remains the same in the next half an hour. We will be going to extra time. Here's Jananovic now again. And, comes back out of Carter Vickers. Can't get control of it. Can't get it around. Starfelt. Ball goes back into the box. Oh, that was a good chance there from Celtic. And I think Macy just tipped it over. Or didn't even get a touch to it. By the looks of it, it looks like he's going out to try and make it a goal kick. I think it's been goal kick. Rogic nearly getting scoring a screamer. Have a look at that again. He just controlled it, turned it around. Gregor laid it off to him. Just took the shot from the corner of the box. Oh, no, he didn't get a touch to it. It was a goal kick. Oh, I didn't say he got a touch to it, the goalkeeper. I wouldn't have said that was a corner. I didn't think Macy even touched it. I think Rogic just put it wide. Don't know. That was a good chance there by them, though. Starfelt just clearing it. There's half an hour left to play here. Macy in possession now for Hibernian. Hibernian going to guide this one long. Nisbet through. Bit of space there from Hibs, but Celtic just managing to clear it away. Twitter is saying the goal was offside too. Unbelievable. They haven't brought a replay up yet, mate. So I'll give my judgment on it in a minute when I see the replay. But still not given the replay on the telly yet. Ball comes over now here to Nisbet. Now back over to Newell. Now back over to Rogic. No, Hibernian with the ball back into the box here again. Plays it down that right-hand side. Ball forward. And now here come Hibernian again. Hibernian brought it down. That's a free kick to Hibs. Chance for Hibernian again now just outside the box. So this could be a good opportunity now again from Hibernian from set pieces. That's where their first original goal come from. It was a set piece. And can they capitalise again here from a free kick in a fairly decent position? Ball's going to be sent in now here for Hibernian. Porteous, Hanlon and co all there in the box. Now here comes Martin Boyle. Is he going to send this one into the danger area? Celtic need to be alert. So they want to be falling asleep there at the back again. So Martin Boyle hits it over the top. Martin Boyle sends it in and headed away there again by Carter Vickers. That goes back out of play and out for another. Why did I just go Australian then? That goes out for another throw-in. Martin Boyle over that one. Yeah, Penelope. Where's Penelope tonight? I've seen her lingering around in open goal comments before recently. Here's McGinn. McGinn forward. McGinn back into the danger area. Again cleared away by Celtic. Comes back again now for Hibernian. Here's McGinn. Forward. Nice taking on. Hibernian just having a bit of a spell. And Joe Hart's there to collect the ball. And plays it out from the back. Now here comes Celtic with Starfelt. Starfelt forward. Starfelt pushes through. Again cleared away by Hibernian. Celtic with Greg Taylor now. Taylor down that left-hand side. Taylor looking to try and find a way through this Hibs defence. 25 minutes left to play here at Hampden. Still Hibs 1, Celtic 1. Celtic on the ball now here with Callum McGregor. McGregor forward. McGregor down to Juranovic. Can he keep it in? That just goes out of play. That's going to be a goal kick to Hibernian. And Hibs are going to get us back underway again. Guys, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 150 likes if we can. Whether you're a Celtic fan, a Hibs fan, or a Rangers or Hearts fan, or whatever you are, guys, if you're just tuning in, guys, please do hit that big subscribe button, press the like button. We do have, if I'm just going to drop a little plug. If you want to become a member, guys, help support the channel. You can become a member by pressing the join button. You can get access to some custom emojis and stuff like that. I'm going to add a bit more to the members portal very, very soon. As I say, I've just got to think what I want to add a bit later on. I'm going to make it a bit more unique and give more for the members. But guys, if you can, if you want to become a member, just press join. It's next to the subscribe button. Greatly appreciated if you do. That's Celtic's cups that are all win because they can't win the league, says Jamie Furley. Well, it's been an interesting game. I don't think either of these sides. I think Hibs have played a lot better than they usually have. I think Celtic haven't looked as good as normal. Maybe if Kyogo didn't get that responsive goal, I think maybe it could have been a bit of a shutout. But that's why, I suppose, from a Hibernian perspective, it's very disappointing that they conceded so quickly. But look, credit to Kyogo. Credit for Celtic picking out that pass and just getting going and lifting their heads up pretty quickly and getting that equalising goal. Because, as I said, Hibs today have been really well organised at the back and made it really, really difficult for Celtic to get through. But here they come now, and they're getting cleared away by the Hibernian defence. It's going to go up for another corner here for Celtic, as Abada's shot is cleared away by the Hibernian defence. If I was a Rangers supporter, I would be terrified of Ange because he's going to dominate Scottish football for years, says Michael Hoy. Here's Juranovic again now with another corner. Oh, what a legend we are, the people. What a legend. Here comes Juranovic now with a corner kick. Sends it in now for a corner kick. Ball headed down. And again, headed away by Hibernian. Back over to Celtic again now with Callum McGregor. And now here comes Callum McGregor with the ball into the danger area. And again, cleared away by Hibs. And that's going to go out for another corner kick here to Celtic, as they look for another goal here. Big Taylor now going to... this time Juranovic again goes over the other side. And he's going to send this in. Juranovic sends it. And Macy collects it. And Macy not troubled there that time, as Hibs come forward. Again, Hibernian now pushing forward. Hits it long over the top. Oh, here's a chance for Hibernian. Oh, Hibernian running down this right-hand side. Starfelt's been fluffed there. Oh, good bit of play by Hibernian. Hibernian through, and Joe Hart, a good save. Had to make the save. Starfelt turned inside out by Nisbet. And Nisbet almost had Hibernian's second goal. But a good save there by Joe Hart in the end, though. My goodness me, Starfelt literally turned inside out. Literally like the Tasmania, that Taz from Looney Tunes. Literally spun him there, Nisbet. And again, just need to be careful at the back there that time, Celtic, because that was a real good opportunity there from Hibernian. Hibernian back on the ball. That goes back out of play again. Goes out for Taylor. And Celtic fans are enjoying their light show, as they do on the 67th minute a lot of the time. Now here come Hibernian. Hibernian starting to show a bit of life here in this last 20 minutes. Are they going to be the side that takes this game by the scruff of the neck? Because the game is there for the taking. For one of these sides to just step up and try and take this on. Here comes Juranovic. Plays it all the way back over to the goalkeeper, Joe Hart. Robert Ingram says, is Welsh on the bench? I think so, yeah. I mean, Starfelt's been spun a couple of times in this game. But Celtic now coming forward. Here's Juranovic. Ball goes forward to him. Now back out to that right-hand side. Here comes Lilabada. Lilabada forward. Lilabada to Juranovic. Juranovic back to Greg Taylor. Now that comes forward here again. Starfelt. Starfelt back out to Taylor along the left-hand side. Celtic trying to work their way into this Hibernian box. Ball goes back into the box here again. And Hibernian just clearing it away. 20 minutes left to play here at Hampden. Hibs 1, Celtic 1. That goes back out of play again. Now for another throw in here for Hibernian. It's Hibernian push through. But yeah, Hibs have been impressive actually today. To be fair, they really have. As I said, players up in big occasions try and do step up and give it their all. They need to start doing it week in and week out in the league. Maybe under the new manager, the direction may change for them. But I think Hibernian are going to make yet another change, as ex-Celtic player Scott Allen comes on. Can he be one of the players to go and take this game for the scruff of the neck for Hibernian, as he gets his orders? Joe Newell now with a free kick for Hibernian. Hibs are going to look to send a ball into the box. They do. There's a chance. Celtic headed away. Back down again by Hibernian. And again, Celtic clear it. Now Celtic looking to conjure up a counter-attack now again. Here comes Rogic. Rogic forward. Rogic now into Celtic again, but blocked by Hibernian. Here comes McGinn down the other side. Hibernian again going for another chance forward. Now just outside the box, looking to try and find a way through, but well won there by Juranovic, and he clears that one away by Celtic. Barter there that time brought it down. Hanlon. So he was the man who got the goal earlier on, but I think Scott Allen is going to be coming on now as he finished his warm-up. Kyogo's in behind again. Kyogo with a chance, and Kyogo scored a goal! It's 2-1 to Celtic! Celtic have taken the lead again now. It's 2-1, and that may just be that. Where did the goal come from? I wasn't even looking. The camera just panned out to the bench there, and all of a sudden he just came through, and he's scored the goal there. Celtic lead 2-1 as Kyogo Furuhashi again. My goodness me. Literally did not know where that came from. I need to see the replay of that. The camera just panned so it was from a throw-in, a long throw-in, in behind Hibernian's defence and just chipped the goalkeeper. No problem. My goodness me, literally from a throw-in there, straight into Kyogo's feet. And all he did was put it over Macy there. Hibs caught falling asleep. And just like that, Celtic are 2-1 up here at Hampden Park. And now Hibernian are going to have to change things about. My goodness me. 18 minutes left to go, guys. Hibernian 1, Celtic 2. And wow, what a change there. Scott Allen has been brought on. And Kyogo is the man who's got 2 goals in this game here today. And they've been really weird goals. Both of the games. Long balls over the top into Kyogo. And he's just finished them both times. Like cool, calm and collected. But that second one there just literally came from a throw-in. And Hibs' defence were just asleep. They weren't even aware of the throw-in. And yeah, already Celtic are in the lead. And they are 15 minutes away from the first cup under the Postecoglou era. My God, here comes Starfelt. Here comes Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers into Juranovic, and that's cleared away again there by Hibernian. Here comes Scott Allen. Now that comes down that other side. Will Hibs be able to have a response? There's still a bit of time in this game. There's time in the match, but it's yeah, time is ticking away. Hibernian haven't really got that quality, have they? Hanlon. Now here's another throw-in. Greg Taylor, it looks like his afternoon's finished here at Hampden. Now Taylor comes off. He's going to be substituted now as it looks like Anthony Ralston's going to be coming on for the final 15 minutes here at Hampden. Ralston now caught. Now he comes through again. Now here's Juranovic. Cleared away. Celtic back on the ball. Celtic now going the other side. Celtic go and find a third goal and really kill this game off. Here comes Rogic back over to Taylor. Now back over to Ralston. Ralston goes all the way back to Joe Hart. Hart forward. Hart all the way down over to Starfelt again. Starfelt in over to the top. Starfelt through to Beaton. And Beaton puts that out of play. It's going to be out for a Hibernian throw-in. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. As I say, we're trying to get to 150 likes by the end of today's game. And also on our way to 11,000 subscribers. And if you have enjoyed today's game, we are back. We do daily footballs regarding Scottish football content. So yeah, as I say, do subscribe. We'll have videos out all the time. And of course, remember, we are back on Wednesday for a big game for Celtic as they look to close the gap on the Rangers to 4 points. They got a game at St Mirren on Wednesday evening. Then, of course, some big games across the festive fixtures, and then there's the big one coming up on the January the 2nd, the Old Firm, Celtic versus Rangers at Parkhead. Here's Hanlon now as he hits that one long. Headed back down by Hibs. Now Celtic bullying that one away by Starfelt. That's cleared away. Now here come Hibernian yet again. Hibernian looking to make things happen. As I say, the game's not over yet, but the flag goes up there. It's going to be a Celtic free kick. The people are hurting. The only cup that matters this year is the league title. We're not bothered. Trust, says Liam McCourt. As I say, it's good. It's always good to win trophies, no matter what, man. You can't take the trophies away, I'm sure, but yeah, it's great to win competitions and cups and stuff like that. But here comes Celtic now with Mikey Johnston, and again cleared away by Hibernian. Hibernian back in possession. We're gonna have to chuck this hammer and tong at this now, Hibernian. Chuck the kitchen sink at it, but still Celtic in possession as we go into the last sort of 10 minutes. Here's Kyogo. Kyogo's ball blocked there by Hibernian. Ball comes back through again, and that's hit over the top. And again, cleared again. There's a free kick to Hibernian, but Hibernian running out of time. Celtic nearly there. 10 minutes to go here at Hampden Park. It's Martin Boyle on the ball now. Back over to McGinn. Hibs going back the way. Hibs losing the ball. That goes out for a throw-in. But yeah, Hibernian, you can't be making criminal mistakes like that in the first time. Sorry, after they scored a goal. It's worrying. I suppose if you take the lead and give it away straight away like that, you can't win competitions or must-win games doing things like that. And Celtic have capitalised on that chance, and rightfully so. Winners, are winning this game. Dominant in display, dominant in performance, and yeah, as I say, nearly there. Here comes Hibernian again, right down that left-hand side. I think it's going to be Newell who gives it a chase. Newell managing to keep the ball back in at Stevenson, sorry. He puts the ball in. That's going to go out for another Hibernian corner. And this is where the goal came from, Hibernian's goal. So Celtic need to make sure that they're alert to this. Yeah, try and just keep the ball in their area. Ball down the left-hand side. Ball forward. And again, cleared away by Jananovic again. I like that one. And it looks like the two substitutions now here for Hibernian is going to send them on. I think Doig is going to be coming on. Some fresh legs here for Hibernian. They're looking, as I say, going to try and chuck the kitchen sink at this now to try and force extra time. As I say, 10 minutes to go here at Hampden. Celtic nearly there, but they're going to have to reject a few burying of defence. They're going to have to defend well, as Hibs, I feel, are going to chuck everything they've got at this. 10 minutes to go. But the second half has been a lot brighter than the first half, that's for sure. The first half was a snore fest. The second half has had something to show for it. Here comes Hanlon, the guy who scored the goal for Hibernian a little earlier on. Ball comes back in, and I think that's recovered there by Carter Vickers as he fires that one right in over the top. And that's going to be a Hibernian ball. Here come Hibs now with Porteous. Porteous down that left-hand side. Here come Hibernian again now. Another chance for them. Here's Boyle. Ball goes back into the box and nobody there in a white jersey. And Celtic recover the ball and go the other way. It goes out for another throw in here. And now we're going to get those two substitutions as Hibernian are set to make them. As I say, Doig and someone's a double change. I think Stevenson and Murphy go off for Doig and Doig. Goes out for another throw in. Doig and Doig. Can they be the man that recover this one for them? Celtic have a throw in though. I think Celtic are going to make another change as well. I think Muffat is going to be coming on here for Kyogo. Kyogo's on a hat-trick, believe it or not, but I think he's going to be replaced. Now here they come, Greg Taylor. That goes back out for another throw-in. Now here come Hibernian. I think I'll make another change. I think Celtic are going to make a couple changes. Here come Hibs now down that right-hand side. Getting cleared away by Celtic. Goes back out for a Celtic throw-in. Got a roast dinner coming up after this, guys. Buzzing for a little roast dinner. Or buzzing. Dan say Moffat again. Moffat. Mikey Johnson down on the deck. I think he's going to be coming off now. Big Callum McGregor. No, thank you, Audi. My fellow Aussie won it for you, Ange. G'day, mate. G'day. Something's happening here. I think Mikey Johnson might be getting booked for something. I'm not sure what he's done, but he will be getting booked. Big Johnson. Moffat. Yeah, Mikey Johnson's going to be substituted here. He's around his race, 82 minutes. I think Moffat is going to be coming on now for Celtic. And Kyogo comes off as well. He's done his day. He's done his bit. Yeah, Mikey Johnson finished. And Ewan Henderson looks like... Liam Scales, look, he's going to be coming on as well. So Johnson, Furuhashi off, and Scales and Moffat are coming on now for Celtic. 7 minutes left to go here, troops. We are nearly there at the end of this one, plus a bit of stoppage time probably. Can Hibs force this to extra time though? Can they get an extra half an hour out of this game? Or are Celtic going to go and win this trophy? Big 7 minutes coming up here in the final... Here comes Hibernian. Back on the ball again. Here's Porteous. All the way back over to Macy. Macy now down that left-hand side. Macy's going to chuck another ball forward here for Hibernian. Now back. One there by in the middle of the park to Newell. Newell now forward. Here's Boyle. Can Hibs find their way through? Martin Boyle down that right-hand side. Looking to try and take on Liam Scales. Ball goes into the box. Can they find a header? Cleared away by Celtic. One back again by Hibs. Celtic back on the ball now, though, as they run down that left-hand side, look to try and go on a counter-attack. Celtic forward. Celtic running through here. Celtic with another chance. Now they can really kill this game off and make it a comfortable viewing. Here comes Celtic now to make it 3. Headed away by Hibernian. And Macy was forced to make the save. Did, as Tom Rogic nearly had that one in the back of the net. Good save by Macy to keep Hibernian in it. 5 minutes left to play here at Hampden. It is still Celtic 2, Hibernian 1. Ooh. Mental. Now for the corner kick, troops, from Jananovic. Ball goes in. Ball short played. I think Celtic trying to keep it in the corner flag here already. Ralston just keeping the ball there in the corner, just frustrating Hibs, not allowing them to get onto it. And working out well as Ralston lets that one go out. It's going to be a Celtic corner. Celtic not looking to... they're looking to dwindle the time down here already. As I said, there's 5 minutes still left to go. Here comes Ralston going to be sending this one in. Jananovic. Jananovic forward. Head it down and away. Now by Hibernian. Here comes Celtic. Forward again. Jananovic. Jananovic into the box. And again cleared away by Doig. Here comes Doig now down that left-hand side here for Hibernian. And Celtic back here with Callum McGregor. McGregor forward. Now back over to Anthony Ralston. Ralston gets back onto it again. Now here's Near Beaton. Beat on forward. Goes back out of play. Another Hibernian throw-in. Have they got anything here in the last 4 minutes? Is Doig. Goes back out of play there by Celtic. Another throw-in won by Hibernian. 6 likes away, guys, from 150. If you can get us there, that would be amazing. Hit that like button, troops. And subscribe to the channel. We're nearly at 11,000 subscribers as well. Here comes Doig. Doig's going to hit this one long now. Can Hibs send this to extra time? Here's Doig right in over the top. Ball cleared away, and there's Martin Boyle there, and again defended off there, and Celtic win themselves a free kick, and they got the ball right where they want it. They like that one. Big David, great. Someone's a big step up. Joe Hart's going to send this one. Send this one right the way to the top. Joe Hart, decent. Clearance up. It's going to be a Hibernian throw-in, in fact. It's Doig. Doig takes it. Now back over to Celtic again. That goes back out for another throw-in here to Hibernian. Couple minutes left to play. Celtic nearly there. Have Hibs got something? One last thing to give. Here's Doig. Doig with a throw-in. Cleared away. And now here comes Newell. And Celtic win the ball back yet again. Here's Porteous. Forward. Now here's Martin Ball taking it for a run. Can Hibernian find a way through? One back again there by Celtic. Only as fast as Joe Newell though. Joe Newell wins the ball back again for Hibernian. Now down that right hand side. Here comes Boyle. Boyle with a decent run again. Hit long there that time by Hibernian. Headed down. And here's a good chance. And Celtic just defending it there nicely with Juranovic. And keeping it away from Celtic. Ball goes back over the top. Headed back down by Celtic. Now one back by Hibernian. Hits another ball into the danger area. Here's a chance for Hibernian. Lovely chance for Hibernian. Oh my goodness me. Hits the post. Hibernian nearly nicking it. With Hanlon again there. But just hits the post. And deflected the other way. Joe Hart was beaten. But the post there for Celtic's rescue. As Hibernian nearly grabbed something really late there. 1 minute to go plus stoppage time. My goodness me, that was close. That was really close. Goal kick now here for Celtic. Joe Hart hits this one long. Back down. Have Hibs got one more chance or so? I don't know how much stoppage time is going to be added on, but can Hibs find something late on here? Hibs sending every man forward for this one. Headed away by Celtic. Back over by Newell. Looks like it's going to be 5 minutes added time. Are we going to get a late goal from Hibernian? Here comes Nisbet. Back over to Porteous. You get 200. You get 300k for winning the League Cup, guys. It's not much, really, but yeah, I suppose it's all right. Say 5 minutes added on here at the end in Hampden. Is there going to be some more late drama here? Celtic with a goal kick. Celtic nearly there. Joe Hart fires it right over the top. Hibs back in possession now though. As they come forward yet again. And again Celtic win themselves a free kick. Moffat pushing forward. Celtic so close, but time is being wasted ever so slightly. Taking this free kick right over the top now there for Celtic, right into the corner. And that's going to be pushed forward again. Now here come Hibernian. Big Kyogo, I think, gets the man of the match from the Premier Sports Cup thingy. Mikey Johnson like that one. Celtic just keeping the ball into the corner. Hibs desperate to take the ball off of them. And again, cleared away again there by them. Now here's another throw in here for Hibernian. Hits it long. Celtic get back onto it. Celtic forward. Oh, there's a chance this could be the one to kill it off. Oh, it's the post. Oh, I thought that was it. That would have killed the game right off there for Celtic. Just hitting the post. And now Hibernian back in possession. 3 minutes left to play here. Here comes Scales. Forward again now for Celtic with Newell. Newell forward. Blocked again there by Celtic now. Here comes Macy. Macy in over the top. Headed and cleared away by Celtic again. Celtic forward. And now Hibernian back in possession. Here's the goal kick from Macy. This will probably be the last couple of chances now for Hibernian. Celtic so close to that first bit of silverware. Nearly over the line now. Here come Hibernian again. Gonna chuck everything at it now for Hibs. Hibs down that right hand side looking to find in Martin Boyle. Forward again, McGinn. Ball over the top. Headed down. And now here comes Doig. Doig with another ball back into the box. And that goes out of play. And that will do Celtic. That goes out for a goal kick. And Joe Hart's going to take his time taking this one. And there you go. Nearly there. Big Joe Hart about to take it. Arsenal forever. Dan, thanks for the stream. Unfortunately spoiled by those who prefer bigotry spews out there. Enjoy the game, mate. I hope you enjoyed. And I think Juranovic has hit the deck, and he's going to be injured now. I think he's going to be coming off the park now. And yeah, treatment's going to be poured into the field. We are going to play is going to be stop troops. Just whilst this Juranovic ordeal is finished with. But yeah, Celtic probably got worries, but they're so close to their first trophy as a group. As I said, Ange Postecoglou put the team together a few months back. A real showed how far they've sort of come, and that first trophy, don't underestimate winning the first trophy. It does go a long way. It does go a long way in the season, and this could be a massive chance. This could spur Celtic on, especially going through these festive fixtures. Even that hunger to win more trophies and stuff like that. And Joe Hart's going to kick this one long. He will go over the stoppage time. As I said, there's 5 minutes to be added, but there was Juranovic who got taken down, and he's got back. We have resumed, but we probably will go into the 97th due to that not time wasting, but due to that injury there. Here comes Celtic again now. Celtic in over the top. They can kill this game off though, and there's Macy. Macy plays it out to that right side. This is probably going to be the last chance now for Hibernian. Hibernian hitting it right over the top, and now they come down the left-hand side. Here come Hibernian driving forward. As I say, probably about a minute left to go here. Can they send this to a stoppage extra time? Here's Newell. Ball goes over. Carter Vickers defends it. Carter Vickers is there just to get rid of it. Now back over to the goalkeeper again. He hits it right over the top. Oh, this could be a good chance now for Hibernian cutting inside the box. Celtic's defence have got back. But here's a chance for... No! Oh my goodness me! A chance there right at the end. That was so close to send that to stoppage time there for Hibernian. My goodness, had to be alert. And they were. Celtic managing to get it away. And they are so close. What a save there by Joe Hart. He's had a fairly quiet game. But when he's been called upon, he's made a save what really mattered. And that will be it. Joe Hart, there, the saviour, and he gets it done. As I said, we are going over stoppage time because of the injury to Juranovic in the middle of the park during stoppage time. But Callum McGregor's in possession, and Celtic is so close. They are pretty much there. Kyogo, Mikey Johnson and co. all lined up, ready to go. And Celtic are about to get their celebrations on the way. This will probably be the last kick, and we'll hear the whistle as Celtic will be crowned League Cup champions of 2021. Ball goes over into the thing. It's the final whistle's gone. Celtic are League Cup champions and have won it. Ange Postecoglou has his first trophy in charge of Celtic. And it's been an interesting game. It's not been the usual in terms of the too much dominant. It was a really weird match, to be fair. The first half was a boring snooze fest, but the second half was a bit more interesting. And Celtic have grabbed two from going behind. In fact, you have to remember Hanlon did put Hibernian in the lead. However, Celtic are the side that do get two right at the, not right then. Kyogo scored a minute after, and then 20 minutes later got the winner. So well worked. Hibs have played decent. You've got to give Hibs their credit, but Celtic, the better side, and Joe Hart making a good couple of saves there. But Celtic are back to winning ways with trophies again. I've been Dan, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this cover, stream and stuff like that. Please do smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll be back for Celtic versus St Mirren on Wednesday. Do subscribe for more Scottish football content, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.